The Cauvery river water dispute between Karnataka and Tamil Nadu has surfaced again. A poor monsoon in South India this year has caused low inflows in reservoirs located in Karnataka. At stake is nearly 40 lakh acres of standing samba crop in Tamil Nadu, which is in danger of withering away if there is not enough Cauvery water released by Karnataka. The final order of the Cauvery Water Disputes Tribunal had directed Karnataka 192,000 million cubic feet of water to Tamil Nadu, 30 TMC to Kerala and 7 TMC to Puducherry every year during a normal monsoon. Tamil Nadu claims it has received only 33 TMC of water from June to August, when it was entitled to receive 94 TMC since June as per tribunal's order. But Karnataka claims that its reservoirs contained only 51 TMC of water, just adequate to meet the drinking water needs of its southern districts. The Supreme Court has attempted to strike a middle ground between the contentions of the two states by ordering the release of 15,000 cusecs of water per day for 10 days. Karnataka has agreed, but Tamil Nadu demands more, 20,000 cusecs per day. The court ruling will allow nearly 13.6 TMC of water to inflow into the Cauvery basin in Tamil Nadu and offer some respite to farmers. The judicial intervention at this critical juncture also reveals the failure of the Cauvery dispute resolution mechanisms. Livelihoods of thousands of farmers in both Karnataka and Tamil Nadu have been jeopardized over the bickering between the states, which has delayed and complicated the release of water, and the anger simmers, boils over to streets.
It is definitely a century-old issue. The water was between the two states and one river, and that is Cauvery. Ever since the Supreme Court verdict demanding that Karnataka release 15,000 cusecs of water to Tamil Nadu, what you see behind me, a protest galore. People have exploded onto the streets, fighting and expressing their distress, right from the farmers to the pro-Kannada outfits, all of them talking for how it is a struggle for every drop of water. A city like Bengaluru requires at least 13 TMC feet of water, but the reservoirs are left with just 40 to 45 TMC feet of water. Everybody talks about the war, but nobody talks about the long-term solution. The politicians are only trying to make this a sensitive issue that they can capitalize on, but nobody wants to have the political will with an intent to solve the problem. The politicians only indulge themselves in a blame game, indulge themselves in this particular issue to try and see how they can capitalize on the vote bank. They blame it on the history. Here is to give you a picture of how it all started, the issue of the Cauvery.
A 120-year-old war for water continues even today. Only the faces have changed. On the streets, the mood is more combative. The latest Supreme Court order to Karnataka asking the state to release Cauvery water to Tamil Nadu has not been taken well by farmers in the state. Protests have broken out all over the state.
The dramatic images of protests you see in Karnataka at this time actually date back to an angst that goes back many, many years. It actually dates back to the year 1892 when a deal was actually struck between the Madras Presidency and the princely state of Mysore. But at that time, the deal was something that did not make the state of Karnataka happy. The fight continued over a fair share of water of the Cauvery river between Karnataka and the state of Tamil Nadu. The central government formed formed a tribunal to sort out this very, very contentious issue in 1990. But it took 17 years for that verdict to actually come out. That's how much evidence there was, and that's how intricate this entire this case was. All 4 states actually appealed against the verdict. That's also Karnataka and the erstwhile Andhra Pradesh. The centre made the tribunal verdict final in 2013. Many years later, that verdict actually became final, but it has continued to be an extremely contentious issue between the 2 states, and that's why during drought years and otherwise, you see it flare up in such a big manner like you are seeing this year.
The source of river Cauvery lies in Karnataka. It originates from district Kodagu. It then flows west, crossing Mysuru before crossing into Tamil Nadu at Meghedat. It travels a majority of its 800-kilometer length in Tamil Nadu and joins the Bay of Bengal near Chidambaram. What Karnataka is vexed about is the fact that it gets a lower share of Cauvery water, just 37%. A minuscule 4% goes to Kerala. Tamil Nadu gets a lion's share of 58%, with the rest 1% going to Puducherry. While Karnataka insists it's been given a raw deal, Tamil Nadu says its farmers have come to depend on the water and it cannot compromise even a bit. Bureau Report, India Today.
It is a major relief for the farmers of Tamil Nadu because the Supreme Court has directed the Karnataka government to release 15,000 cusecs of water to Tamil Nadu. This is an interim order of just 10 days until the 16th of this month. While Karnataka government will have to follow the orders of the apex court, it has also promised to approach the supervisory committee, which is the final authority on Cauvery, to stop the water flow.
In the age-old war over Cauvery waters, a war with deep emotional connect in both Tamil Nadu and Karnataka, this battle has been won by Amma. In an important decision, Supreme Court has ordered Karnataka to release 15,000 cusecs of water immediately, each day for the next 10 days to Tamil Nadu. The court has also asked Tamil Nadu to approach the Cauvery Supervisory Committee within 3 days for a more permanent solution. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Jaitley has been under immense pressure with farmers protesting all over the state. It is time to plant the samba crops in Tamil Nadu, an activity which cannot be done without adequate water. Cauvery water is needed to save nearly 40,000 acres of the crop in the state.
It's a setback for Karnataka, which argued that its own farmers were facing a drought situation due to a poor monsoon and there was lack of water in its own reservoirs. But the court's interim order clearly overruled this argument in favor of Tamil Nadu, which also faced rain deficit during the months of June, July and August.
Though the concession to Tamil Nadu is nowhere as large as it wanted, it is a partial and a moral relief for the state. The ball is now in the court of the Supervisory Committee, a panel formed in 2013 which now needs to find a final solution to the problem. Karnataka and Tamil Nadu on the boil. Two states on edge over one river. From farmers to lawyers to activists. Karnataka is seething over the Supreme Court verdict ordering release of Cauvery water to Tamil Nadu. Buses halted, highways blocked and normal life crippled as activists hit the streets. Theatres were stopped from screening Tamil films, interstate buses halted in border districts. And what's adding to the fire is the political bickering.
Beyond this political as well as judicial tug of war, it is the farmers of both the states that are suffering. On the other side of the break, we bring you the tale of the farmers of the Cauvery basin who are the real victims of this dispute.
The Cauvery verdict has sparked protest galore. People have hit on to the streets to actually protest and demand drinking water for their needs. And the entire Karnataka is relentless in their protest, blocking highways, burning effigies, as well as protesting until their demand is met.
A group of protesters blocked the highway leading to Mandya, setting up a tent and cooking biryani on firewood, hoping that it will provide the Karnataka Chief Minister some food for thought. The hearts of farmers in the backyard of the Chief Minister's constituency sank.
ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡುವ ಈಗ ನೀರ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ನಮ್ ನೀರ್ ನಿಲ್ಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅರ್ಜಿ ಹಾಕ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಎಷ್ಟೇ ಆಗಲಿ ನಾವು ಹೋರಾಟ ಕೊನೆ ತನಕ ನಾವು ಹೋರಾಟ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು ಹೋರಾಟ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರ್ತೀವಿ ನೀರ್ ಬೇಕು ನೀರ್ ಬೇಕು ನೀರ್ ಬೇಕು ನೀರ್ ಬೇಕು
30-year-old Raghu from Habakawadi, one of the taluks of Mandya, graduated from Mandya College only to get back to the fields as a farmer. He, along with his cousin, claimed to have believed in the government and invested ₹500,000 rupees in their field with crops. But it was too late to realize there will be no water.
Political ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ? ನಮ್ಮ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ರೈತರ ಪರ ಹೋರಾಟ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಕೂಡ ರೈತರ ಹೆಸರು ಜೀವನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ಮಂಡ್ಯ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಂತೂ ಈ ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಬಂದು ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಚೂರು ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ರೈತರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ಪ್ರೋತ್ಸಾಹ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ, ಕಬ್ಬನ್ನ ನಿಗದಿತ ಬೆಲೆ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ.
ಈ ವರ್ಷ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ತುಂಬ ನೀರು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದೆ, ನಿಮಗೆ 20 ದಿನ ನೀರು ಹರಿಸ್ತೀವಿ, 10 ದಿನ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಕಟ್ಗಟ್ಟಲೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಬಿತ್ತನೆ ಭತ್ತಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಹಾಯಧನದಿಂದ ಬಿತ್ತನೆ ಭತ್ತಗಳು ಕೊಟ್ಟರು. ಅದನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಗದ್ದೆಗೆಲ್ಲ ನಾಟಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಬಿತ್ತನೆ ಭತ್ತ ಹೊಟ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇವಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ನೀರು ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ, ಕುಡಿಯೋ ನೀರಿಗೆ ಬೇಕು, ತಮಿಳ್ನಾಡಿಗೆ ನೀರು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಹಂಗಾಗಿ ಅಂತ ಭಾಳ ಸಂಕಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಮ ರೈತರುಗಳ ಸಿಲುಕಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸಹಕಾರ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ನವರು ಇನ್ನೂ ಯಾವುದೇ ರಿಕವರಿ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, ಪೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಇದೆ. ಹಿಂಗಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಓದಿಸೋಕೆ ವಿದ್ಯಾಭ್ಯಾಸಕ್ಕೂ ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ತೊಂದರೆ ಇದೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕುಡಿ ನೀರಿಗೂ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
This is the channel that is the main source of water for this village, and it connects the KRS dam to this village. But with water being shared with Tamil Nadu, this channel is now running dry, and as the sun sets, the villagers here are now worried that they are looking into a bleak future.
Aniyambadi is 5 kilometers from Mandya, home to about 15 farmers who seem to be in the dark, literally. Mandya and Mysuru witnessed over 200 farmer suicides during drought. A young Sunita with 2 kids and infinite dreams for her family is worried that their destiny will lead them through the same path, suicide.
ಈಗ ಅವ್ರು ಜಮೀನಿರೋರು ನೀರಿದ್ರೆ ತಾನೇ ಅವರು ಜಮೀನು ಬೆಳೆ ಬೆಳೆಯೋದು. ಈಗ ಅವರು ಬೆಳೆ ಬೆಳೆದಾಗ ನಾವು ಕೂಲಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅವ್ರು ಬೆಳೆನೇ ಬೆಳಿಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಕೂಲಿ ಮಾಡೋದು ಹೆಂಗೆ? ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಳಿಗೆ ಊಟ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು? ಈಗ ನಮಗೆ ನೀರಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದಮೇಲೆ ತಮಿಳ್ನಾಡಿಗೆ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ನೀರು ಬಿಡಬೇಕು? ನಮ್ಮ ಭತ್ತ ಬೆಳೆಯೋದು ಹೆಂಗೆ? ನಮ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಬೆಳೆನೂ ಭತ್ತ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ತಿನ್ನೋಕೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ ತಿನ್ನೋದು? ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಹಸುಗಳಿಗಿಲ್ಲ, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಹಸುಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದು?
Youngsters here like Satish, who has been a farmer since childhood, have decided to take their cattle to the DC's office and leave it there.
ಗ್ರಾಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ರಾಸಗಳಿವೆ ಅಷ್ಟನ್ನೂ ತಗೊಂಡೋಗಿ ನಾವು DC ಕಚೇರಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅವಕ್ಕೆ ಮೇವು ನೀರೆಲ್ಲ ಅವರೇ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನಮಗೆ ನೀರು ಬೇಡ, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಊಟ ಕೊಡೋದು ಬೇಡ, ನಮ್ಮ ದನ ಕರುಗಳಿಗೆ ಮೇವು ನೀರು ಅವ್ರು ಕೊಡಲಿ, ನಮಗೆ ನೀರು ಬೇಡ. ನಾವು ಮಂಡ್ಯ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಗೆ ಸೇರಿಸ್ತಂತೆ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಗೆರಾವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ.
While the state government is in hot water, unable to fight for every drop, the central government seems to be better off washing its hands of the sensitive issue.
It's matter of judiciary now and tribunal. Water issue should be addressed by the honorable courts and the tribunals, okay? Only thing is, as my neighboring state of, Tamil Nadu must understand. It is too much for the Mandya people and Cauvery Basin people to, digest. It is too much. Now these youngsters, they won't give up. It is question of our survival.
Those in the sugarcane belt of Karnataka have begun to realize that every politician gives the issue a sentimental treatment that sugarcoats a harsh reality.
This is a temporary reprieve for the farmers of Tamil Nadu, but they are looking at a permanent solution to this dispute, without which they will be facing a bleak future just like their counterparts in Tamil Nadu.
Till recently, almost every family in the Cauvery Delta region knew of no other profession other than farming. But times have changed and continue to change at a very rapid rate.
நான் தொடர்ந்து ஒரு 10-15 வருஷமாக கத்திரி வச்சுக்கிட்டு இருக்கேன். இருந்த ஒரு ஈல்டு இப்போ வர்றதுக்கு வாய்ப்பு இல்லை. தண்ணி இல்லாத பற்றாக்குறை, போர்லேயும் தண்ணி கம்மியாக இருக்குது, மழையும் பெய்ய மாட்டேங்குது, அங்கேருந்து தண்ணி நமக்கு வரதில்லை. அதனால் இருந்த ஈல்டோட இப்போ கம்மியாக தான் வருது.
Chinnathurai is a farmer from Alavathur village which lies on one of the branching rivers of Cauvery called Uyakondan. 50% of the families from his village have given up farming and have started to take up jobs as construction workers. Untimely monsoon over the past few years led to repeated crop failures, and lack of water from the Cauvery deepened the crisis.
உயர்கொண்டான் ஆற்றினுடைய கரையில் பேசிகிட்டு இருக்கோம். இன்றைக்கு வரைக்கும் தண்ணீர் சேரல. இது ஜூன் 12 திறந்து தண்ணி ஒரு போகம் குறுவை, முன்பட்ட குறுவை நடக்கும். அடுத்து முன்பட்ட சம்பா இப்போ நடந்துக்கிட்டு இருக்கணுங்க. முன்பட்ட சம்பாவுக்கான சூழ்நிலை இதுவரைக்குமே தென்படாத சூழ்நிலை இருக்குது.
At one point, Tamil Nadu used to get 400 TMC of water from Karnataka, and that fed 32 canals before reaching Chinnatthurai's farm.
இப்பொழுது விவசாய பணியை துவங்கி இருக்கவங்களே யாரெல்லாம் போர்வெல் வச்சுருக்காங்களோ, கிணறு வச்சுருக்காங்களோ, அவங்க மட்டும்தான் நாற்று போட்டு பண்ணிகிட்டு இருக்காங்க. மற்ற 95% விவசாயிகள் எந்த பணியும் துவக்க முடியாத அச்சத்தின் பிடியில் இருந்துகிட்டு இருக்காங்க. அதிகாரிகளும் உறுதியான நிலைப்பாட்டை எடுக்க முடியாமல் திண்டாடுறாங்க.
The farmers of the Cauvery Delta practiced Kuruvai or short-term and Samba, the long-term cultivation depending on the season. But now they are struggling to harvest even a single Kuruvai cultivation. Murugan had cultivated banana for the season, but he is fearful of reaping his crop.
மழை பெய்யனால தண்ணி வரல, இல்லை கடை கட்டாலும் கொடுக்க மாட்டேங்கிறாங்க. ரொம்ப கஷ்டமாக இருக்குது. வாழைக்காயை விற்க மாட்டேங்க, தண்ணியில் வாழைக்காய் இல்லை.
One thing is for sure, without water from the Cauvery, the farmers of the Delta will be left high and dry, with their crops failing in the fields.
We are now standing at a crossroad. Whichever way the water flows, it must bring prosperity and hope for the people of Cauvery Basin. And for that, a lot more than politicking needs to be done. Hope you enjoyed watching this show, Unquiet Cauvery. Keep watching India Today Television.